πολύ καλησπέρα.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened.
Και πολύ καλησπέρα πάλι, κυρίες και κύριοι. Συνεχίζουμε με ένα ακόμα Alan Wake Remastered Edition και από ό,τι...
I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off.
Και αν θυμάστε καλά, από τα πρώτα επεισόδια αυτή είναι η καμπίνα στην οποία ήρθαμε, υποτίθεται για τις διακοπές μας.
Beyond this lost memory, there was nothing. I had to follow the footsteps of my past self to find out what had happened that night.
Και εδώ στην ουσία είναι...
Alice? Alice!
Εδώ που ξεκίνησαν όλα.
I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crash car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
Okay.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Όπου η φωνή είναι ανατριχιαστική, μιλάμε.
Alice?
Τελείως
She's
κρίμα.
not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her. Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes, I'll write. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No, I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobwebs she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish. to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my armor a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night. I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Coming true, Jagger had been my editor, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful.
The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. My mom gave me this old light switch.
The clicker.
Alice is being kept in a dark prison. I need to find Cynthia Weaver to fix this.
It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Well, we're expecting a record crowd from the neighboring counties. Naturally, we hope to break the record set by last year's Moose Fest in our neighboring town, Watery. Ladies and gentlemen, some people have asked me, what's the big deal about Deer Fest? And I think that this sums it up. It's about friendship and community. We've got a great party coming up. Let's try to hold it in until tomorrow and get through the night in one piece, all right?
Someone will come for it when the time is right. Thomas said so. He wrote it. The key is insurance. It's my job to keep it safe. Safe in the light. Always in the light.
All the manuscript pages were gone. The FBI agent had taken them.
I think my tongue just took a crap in my mouth. Ugh. Oh, wait, we're in jail now? Al, this is not good.
That about sums it up.
Oh, I am never drinking again.
I need to talk to Weaver. She's the one in the song. The Lady of the Light.
What, the crazy lady? Ugh, whatever you say, Al, but we're stuck here. They're not gonna...
an interviewed Wake.
I had some reading to do first, Sheriff, and let me tell you, it was an interesting read. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent. There's no way you're walking out of here. You hear me in there, Bret Easton Ellis? Huh?
Agent Nightingale, I want to talk to your superior.
Well, we all want things, Sheriff. I wanted my... Look, that's not possible right now.
Agent Nightingale, I insist. Wake, what's wrong?
Lady, are you stupid? It's a trick. It's an obvious trick.
Okay, I've had enough of this crap. Wake, I'm gonna trust you with this.
You're joking.
Agent Nightingale, your opinion would matter more if you were sober and if I actually believed you were here on official business.
Whoa!
Get back in the cell, Stephen King. The only way you're leaving this place is over my dead...
Wait a minute. I know.
Oh my God!
Light. We need light. It's the only way to fight this thing.
In my office. I've got your things there. Follow me.
Oh man, we're sitting ducks with the...
Nightingale tried to make sense of the manuscript. It was disjointed and strange. He didn't understand half of it, but it all rang true. Impossibly true. He took out his hip flask when he reached the page that described how he reached the page that made him take out his hip flask. It wasn't the booze that made his mind reel.
Lights out.
Stay cool. I can get the emergency power.
Nightingale felt the situation veering out of his control, but the gun at least felt steady in his hands. He was ready to fire, resolved that he would let this happen over his dead body. And yet he hesitated. He had seen this moment before, read it in the page. He was transfixed by the déjà vu and the horror that he was a character in a story someone had written. Then the monstrous presence burst in behind him and dragged him into the night.
Πάει ο Nightingale. Όπα. Ας το καλό. Οπ. Κι άλλο 2 φλερ. Wow. Να και ένα collectable. Τέλεια. Παιδιά, το αστυνομικό τμήμα ήταν πολύ άρχες, έτσι. Μπράβο, κοπελιά. Ο άλλος που πήγε.
Here are your things. Wake, what do I need to know? What do you need from me?
They can be hurt in the light, only in the light, and I need to find Cynthia Weaver. She can help me stop this.
Light. Check. Cynthia. She lives in the old decommissioned power plant. I can get you there pretty quickly in the rescue chopper. Come on, let's get back to your friend.
Ας το καλό.
Wheeler, I need you to stay here.
Τι μόνο αυτά είναι.
What? No!
We're going to fetch our ride, but I have friends who need to be warned about this, and I can't be in 2 places at once. I need your help.
Well, okay.
Here's a list of people and phone numbers. I need you to call them and tell them you have a message from me. Night Springs, okay? They'll know what to do.
Night Springs? Like the TV show? Gotcha. Oh, hey, that radio guy is on the list. Maine. Who's Frank Breaker? He related to you?
My dad.
Hey, is this like a secret society?
Can you do this? You'll be safe here. The backup power's on. These guys need to be alerted, just in case we don't come back.
You'll come back for me though, right?
As soon as we get the chopper ready. Thanks, Wheeler. I owe you one. Okay, let's go, Wake. Through the back.
My hangover wants a pizza. You think there's any way I could order one, Al?
My hangover wants you to shut up and get to work.
Ωραία. Οπότε όλοι ξέρουν τι γίνεται.
This is Barry Wheeler. Yeah, I know it's late, but listen, the sheriff, Sarah, asked me to tell you something. She says...
Όλοι ξέρουν τι συμβαίνει.
Oh, hell. Whatever took Nightingale must have broken the gate controls. We can't reach the gate's control box from here. We need to get to the other side over the rooftop.
I'll go. I'll open the gate for you once I'm across. You stay here in the light and cover me, Sheriff, okay?
Μάλιστα. Άιντε πάλι τα ίδια. Εδώ ήταν όταν είχαμε πρωτοέρθει και βρήκαμε το σημείωμα του απαγωγέα, αν θυμάμαι καλά. Εδώ πέρα πρέπει να ήταν. Α, ναι. Και έψαχνα να δω τι είναι αυτό. Στα διάλογα είχαν βάλει και παγίδα. Και έλεγα τι κάνει αυτή η σκάλα. Αυτό ήταν η σκάλα. Πάρε και flares να έχεις. Κάνουμε για ένα cinematic πλάνο. Μια χαρά η πόλη. Μου θυμίζει λίγο Far Cry 4. In light, you can hurt them. Yeah, I know that. Άρα πραγματικά όλοι γνωρίζουμε για αυτό το πράγμα. Τα κολοπούλια.
Hey, Sheriff! Your password. Night Springs? What's that all about?
It's a stupid joke we have. That Bright Falls is the original inspiration for the TV show. This town can get weird at times. Never this weird, though.
Η όλη φάση εκτιλήσεται τώρα έξω. Okay.
You need to bypass the damaged control box.
What am I, an electrician? Hold on!
Σιγά την πυρηνική φυσική ρε φίλε.
Good job, Wade. Okay, stick close. Our first stop is the town hall. The keys to the chopper are there.
Κοπελιά, πού πας? Τίποτα άλλο. Περίεργο. Και πάμε να προχωρήσουμε. Κάτσε ρε κοπελιά να βρούμε τα τέτοια. Να το... Σημαντικό το φτιάχνω. Πολύ σημαντικό. Και πολύ επίμονο για αυτό το πράγμα. Όχι ρε φίλε. Μαλακία. Τι μαλακία που έκανα. Τι μαλακία που έκανα. Να το... Βρε καλώς τα παιδιά. Πάπα, το ντάινερ. Έλα ρε. Να τόσο heavy duty. Είδατε, άμα δεν ψάχνεις, δεν βρίσκεις τα καλά τα πράγματα. Λοιπόν, εδώ συναντήσαμε για πρώτη φορά τους αδερφούς που έχουν το συγκρότημα το metal.
I'm gonna want explanations, you know. For example, what the hell happened to Rose? She's seriously messed up now.
The same thing I think happened to me after I arrived.
During this week you can't remember?
Oh, I remember now.
Αναφέρεται στη σερβιτόρα παρεμπιπτόντως, η οποία το χάσε και μας έβαλε κάτι και υπνοτικό τελευταία φορά. Και εδώ είναι που αυτό το darkness που εμφανίζεται σαν τη χείρα τέλος πάντων μας έδωσε τα κλειδιά. Ωραία, πώς μας την πέσει κανένας τώρα. Και εδώ παιδιά, εσύ τι συναντήσαμε για πρώτη φορά?
Barry was in his element, making calls, making things happen, even if he didn't entirely know what those things were. He wouldn't let the hot sheriff chick down. Even if every noise he heard from outside, and he heard plenty, made him jump. He had only paused to text Al a message, told him to hurry up. Suddenly, Barry froze in mid-dial. A window broke somewhere in the building, and then the lights went out.
Λες να μην προλάβει. Έλα πάμε. Και τώρα? Τι ωραία που το έχουν φτιάξει. Ευτυχώς πήγαινε ο σερίφης πρώτος. ρε κοπελιά, μας με άφησες και μου την πέσανα τα αριστερά. Τέλεια. Checkpoint. Χωρίς αυτό δεν πάμε πουθενά. Έλα, πώς και έτσι, και δεν μας την έπεσε κανένας. Εντάξει, μπορούσα να χαλάσω. Έχω δηλαδή για να χαλάσω. Ρε εσύ, δεν έχω βρει manuscript, πάρε που το έδωσω. Από 14 και χρησιμοποίησα κιόλας.
Okay, someone's messed with the fuse box here, but you should be able to jury rig it while I find the keys.
I already got electrocuted once today. How about I look for the keys and you get burned for a change?
Fine. They should be in the clerk's office on the other side of the building near the main entrance.
Gotcha.
Checkpoint. Και manuscript.
The darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's face was furious. The story in the manuscript had been making it stronger all the time, but now the light had set the writer free and hurt it, weakened it. It was only a matter of days before the dark presence would be strong again, but meanwhile, it would be difficult to recapture the writer.
Τι λες τώρα, μας έχει σκίσει.
The message was from Barry. He was getting worried at the station. He wanted us to hurry.
Όπα. Εντάξει, έγινα πολύ aggressive. Οπα. Πάει στο καλό. Και flashbacks. Καλά, τι θα γίνει.
Okay, Sheriff, I got the keys.
Oh.
Barry?
Why isn't he inside?
Oh God! Oh God!
Barry! Look out! Barry, move! Barry!
He made it inside, Wake. He's okay. The storefront's blocked. Come on, Wake. Let's go around. We can meet him in the back.
Κάτσε ρε κοπέλα, περίπου. Πού να... Τι λες τώρα, πες να χάσα εύκολα κάτι, κάνα manuscript, κάνα collectable, εύκολα όμως. Πού να ξέρω ότι έπρεπε να... Νόμιζα θα πάω να τη βρω μετά. Μαλακισμένο που είναι. Οπότε παιδιά, λυπάμαι, αν υπήρχε κάτι άλλο δεν το βρήκα. Δεν βλέπω κάτι. Έλα που με φωτίζεις κιόλας. Παιδιά, συγγνώμη που γυρνάω έτσι απότομα, αλλά επειδή στην πέφτουνε συνέχεια από πίσω, από αριστερά, από δεξιά, σπάνια κατά μέτωπο. Γι' αυτό γυρνάω έτσι απότομα και κοιτάω.
We can make it through the bookstore. Wheeler should be waiting for us in the backyard.
Keep the hell down or I'll call the sheriff.
Oh, hi, Doc. I've got it. Don't worry about it.
Sarah, about time somebody showed up. All the shooting in the air is idiotic. One of these days they'll kill somebody. And over Deerfest.
I know. Go back to bed. He's got a point, Wake. Look, this town can't take this.
Ναι, εντάξει, εμείς φτάνουμε. Sorry κιόλας. Sorry κιόλας. Εδώ ρισκάρουμε, μπαίνουμε μέσα. Εδώ ρισκάρουμε την πάρτι μας για αυτούς. Τι λέει? Bradford, the home of the annual... Α, μάλιστα. Να είμαστε...
They're really taking advantage of your presence here, Wake. I heard they're selling a lot of your Alex Casey books.
Cynthia Weaver worked hard, following her obsessive rituals, sometimes fighting them, always giving in to them in the end. she haunted the halls of Bright Falls' abandoned power plant. She marked her caches with light-sensitive paint that could only be seen by eyes that had been touched by darkness and saved by light like she'd been. She was preparing defenses and supply lines for the war she knew would come. The war between the forces of light and darkness. Right now, I'm not a big fan of my own writing.
Σκοτάδια. Ωραία σκοτάδια. Τσάμπα ήρθα πάνω. Τσάμπα ήρθα.
I don't see Barry.
Look, wait. Maybe that's him. That's the way to the chopper.
Όπα. Άντε πάλι με αυτή την ανάσα. Παιδιά, πείτε μου τα ακούτε κι εσείς, έτσι. Κάντε ένα comment από κάτω στα σχόλια. Πείτε μου τα ακούτε κι εσείς, αλλιώς είναι λίγο τρελό, έτσι. Και ακούγεται αυτή η φωνή, έχω παρατηρήσει, όταν πας και βρίσκεις αυτά τα κρυμμένα... στο διάλογο. Αυτά τα κρυμμένα κουτιά, τέλος πάντων, τα κασέ. Και καλά είναι supplies που έχει αφήσει αυτή η Weaver παντού. Είναι όλα αυτά που βρίσκαμε εμείς και μας βοηθούσαν όλα αυτά τα flares, τα munitions, πυρομαχικά. Μάλλον αυτή κρύβεται δηλαδή πίσω από όλο αυτό. Και εξερευνώ και όλας βλέπουμε και λίγο τι παίζει. Και για όσους δεν βρήκανε το τέτοιο, για όσους δεν βρήκαν το φακό νωρίτερα, σου λέει πάρ' τον τώρα. Α, ξέρεις τι δεν πήρα. Τώρα το θυμήθηκα. Δεν πήρα το hunting rifle. Να το. Να το... Έχω 16 σφαίρες. 8, όχι. Δεν πειράζει, ας κάτσε να πάρω το hunting rifle. Παρόλο που έχει λιγότερες σφαίρες, για να μας το δίνει, ίσως μας δίνει περισσότερα munition μετά. Λέω εγώ τώρα.
Barry got back to his feet inside the Bright Falls General Store and dusted himself off. Right next to the cans of baked beans was a locked case filled with flare guns, and yet here was a conveniently placed barrel of crowbars. Barry's smile widened as he realized that this was the classic movie scene where the hero had to gear up and arm himself to the teeth. Barry threw himself into the role.
Ο γαμό τους φακούς εντωμεταξύ αυτός.
I'm gonna give Pastor Howard a piece of my mind about this lock. Ugh, I told him to get it fixed.
Physical labor. Let's take a break.
Ωραία, φίλε.
Okay, it's open. Let's go, Wake.
Μια μπαταρία άλλαξα μόνο. Πω, 6 σφαίρες μόνο.
Wow.
We keep them lit all night long on the night before Deerfest.
Why?
Well, it's tradition.
Και ένα manuscript.
For it to be free, the dark presence needed the writer to finish the story. Again and again, the story let it get frustratingly close to the writer without letting it capture him. It was bound by the events depicted in the manuscript, but it could pursue the writer indirectly, put others on the task, and stop those who would help him. It took over everything in its path, made them its puppets, and sent them after Alan Wake.
We're almost there. We'll have to go through the basement to get to the parking lot.
Yeah, there's no way going through the crypt will turn out to be a bad idea.
Ρε πακέτο. Ωραία πακέτο, τι λες τώρα. Θα μας την πέσουνε όλοι. Δεν βλέπω τίποτα. Μπαμ. Έτσι. Έτσι για να τελειώνουμε. Δεν ξέρω παιδιά, είναι πολύ κλειστός χώρος τώρα για ένα hunting rifle. Δεν έχω το shotgun ούτε τίποτα. Τι είναι αυτό? Α, τους καίνε.
Guess that one saw the light, huh?
Bravo, ρε.
You didn't like that one? Tough audience. Well, I got plenty more.
What are the Christmas lights for?
Protection, man! Like garlic against vampires?
Vampires.
The helicopter's just across the parking lot and up the hill. Come on!
Το τρέλα. Christmas lights. Εντάξει, έξυπνο, δεν μπορείς να πεις. Δώδεκα σφαίρες, 42, full μπαταρίες, 13 φλες,
The Bright Falls General Store is now my favorite place in the entire world. See this headlamp? It's like a superpower. I can just look at one of those things and they die. It's my flaming eye of Mordor. I wish I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Hey, I want a headlamp.
Last one.
Bastard.
You bastard.
Alice had screamed until she had no voice left to scream. Around her, the darkness was alive. It was cold and wet and malevolent and without end. She was a prisoner, trapped in the dark place. The terror would have burned her mind out, but one thing made her hang on. She could sense Alan in the dark. She could hear him. She could see the words he was writing as flickering shadows. He sensed her too. He was trying to work his way to her.
When when someone throws a damn school bus at your head and you're about to take a helicopter ride with someone who may or may not have a pilot's license or cleared for departure to Night Springs. God, don't finish it.
Helicopter's just up ahead. I'll need a while to prep for takeoff.
Don't take too long. I want to get out of here.
Ωραίο, μια χαρά έτσι. Οπα. Οπα. Γιατί έχει τέτοια. Ωραία, που θα μας την πέσουνε πάλι. Άντε πάλι shotgun, έτσι. Γιατί. Ωραία της πουτάνας γίνεται. Και κάτι μου λέει θα πάνε και καλά τα πράγματα του. Τι λες τώρα. Τι λες τώρα, κοίτα πόσα πράγματα έχει. Να μπω πρώτα μέσα στο τμήμα. Άκυρο.
days ago.
Well, my dad used to be a cop there. Tells some pretty wild stories.
Stuff like this?
No, just normal bad stuff. Kinda like your books, Wake. I used to tease Dad that he was just like Alex Casey.
You've read me.
Oh, sure. You're a pretty good writer. A little heavy on the metaphors, maybe.
Nobody's ever said that before.
We're coming up on the power plant. See the lit building over there? And that's the dam further up the river. I can't land here. I'll take her down the road across the river.
Just get me there, Sheriff.
Μάλιστα. Τι λες τώρα ρε παιδί. Λοιπόν παιδιά, τελειώνω το βίντεο εδώ γιατί νομίζω ότι πρέπει να παρατράβηξε και μείνετε συντονισμένοι για το επόμενο Alan Wake. Σας ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ που είστε μαζί μου, ελπίζω να το διασκεδάσετε όσο και εγώ. Είναι ένα πολύ ωραίο παιχνίδι, μεγάλο παιχνίδι, δεν θυμόμουν ειλικρινά ότι είναι τόσο μεγάλο. Πάμε να συνεχίσουμε. Καλό σας βράδυ.
I had to do something.